Exactly 12 years ago today, I put out a Craigslist ad offering repair services. I consider that day to be the birth of Prime Arcade, which means today is my 12-year anniversary. March 6th, 2013, I was the tech manager at Chuck E. Cheese's. I put out a Craigslist ad, and I got my first job that same day. I went and adjusted the power supply on a Mortal Kombat 2. From that point on, Chuck E. was my day job, and Prime Arcade became my nights and weekend job. Started taking on more repairs, picking up projects to fix and flip, working out of my two-car garage from home. In the summer of 2016, after dealing with a passive-aggressive district tech one too many times, I quit Chuck E. and took the business full-time. I rented out a space from a local retro game store to have my games out on display, and started renting a 10 by 10 storage unit to have a little space for my overflow, and continued working out of my two-car garage and just did this full-time. It was scary. There were a lot of fluctuations and a lot of times where I questioned if I should go back to Chuck E., but I stuck with it and I did okay. In late 2019, I moved out of my 360 square foot two-car garage, gave up that storage unit, and stopped renting that space out of the game store and moved into the 4,000 square foot warehouse that you see now. Over the years, I've amassed quite a few projects, and I will eventually get to them all. But I'm quite proud of what I've built here. I do have some very lofty goals, but in the 12 years I've been doing this, I'm very happy with where I am, and I'm very proud of how far I've come. I want to thank everyone who's ever been a customer of mine in any capacity. Every purchase you made gave me the courage to move on and continue this business, and more importantly, allowed me to pay my bills so that I could continue to do this. I'd also like to thank everyone who follows me on social media and supports me in that way, whether it's on Facebook, YouTube, or TikTok, or any combination of the three. Your numbers have always helped me grow, and that influence and exposure has helped me generate sales in that capacity, so I thank you for that as well. Having my repair videos and such out there has never really generated directly into money as far as analytics and advertisements and things like that, but people seeing my videos have encouraged them to actually purchase items, so getting those things out there does help me more than you know, so I do appreciate it. I would also like to specifically send a shout out to Doug, who was the owner of the very first arcade I ever worked at, as well as my boss at the first Chuck E. Cheese I worked at, and who helped me get the job at the second Chuck E. Cheese I worked at, which is what moved me here to this city and got me my first actual tech manager position. He was my mentor for the first decade of me doing this, and if it weren't for his encouragement and expertise, I probably wouldn't be doing what I do today. Also a shout out to my apprentice, Inko, who you've probably seen in a few of my other videos, but haven't seen in a little while. That's because she lives 2 hours away and also just started a new job. But you are going to see her again at some point because she's halfway through this pinball restoration, and we do need to finish it. So even though our schedules are even less likely to align now that she's got a regular job, we still love working together, and we're going to find the time to make it happen. So, happy 12th anniversary to Prime Arcade. I've got 22 years in the business so far, and I show no signs of stopping anytime soon. Thanks for coming along for the ride. I hope you continue to do so. And as always, follow me to see what I fix next.